I think this is the sexiest.
It's in my box.
You have my other one too? Are you
Wait,
kidding
that's the
me?
other one?
Fishmo Gooder.
All right, David.
Tim and Dave.
Started with cheers.
Dude, I'm
It's what we do.
I'm in.
It's what
Let's
we
talk
do.
some fishing. Heck
Clink.
yeah. Clank. Beautiful. So. We were kind of talking, and we're wondering, how do the viewer or the person watching this, how do you get to know us better? And then we went into this weird angle where we were like, how do you get to know any fisherman better?
Or just a man in general.
Just the man in general. How do you learn about the myth, the legend, everything about that person in the fastest way possible? And me and Tim, we were sitting here and we're like, dude, what's the 5 lures that are always in your tackle box? Or your bag,
box?
your backpack? Yeah.
A
anything.
Tackle box defines a man. Or a woman. Or any
woman.
fisher person.
I love it. Yeah, the fisher person,
The tackle box defines you.
So intense. I love it. So we just went through. We did not buy anything. We set a goal for ourselves. We're like, all right, go through your stuff as you clean it up, because the water is most likely frozen everywhere we're at right now.
Yep.
As you clean it up, what are the 5 lures that you just always see? Every time you go out, you're like, oh, that's still in here, whether you know you're putting it or not. And it could be any reason at all why that's in there. But what are the 5 you always see that are not the only rule?
That's
true. Cannot be the go-to lure. Cannot be the go-to lure. So I don't think we're going to waste any time.
Nope, we're jumping into it. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go.
You want to start? Oh, yeah, go for it.
Because I want to show this one.
Oh, and I remember this one.
Yep, this is my little... And the reason I picked this one is because my little spoon is always my I just need to catch a fish lure. And then this one actually had a jig head on it with the little swim on the back. I'm like, all right, I'll buy this. So I did. And
hey, real quick. Because I don't have that one in my top 5. And I don't think I ever saw it at a store or anything.
I bought it off Amazon.
Did you really? Okay, I was going to ask you.
I really bought it off Amazon.
Oh, beautiful.
I was just browsing lures on Amazon and I bought it.
Yeah, and I remember that. So cut me off if you have to. But I remember coming home. Home is Ohio. But I remember coming back to my original home, which is Chicago suburbs, and we went fishing. We brought our buddy Don, and you're gonna take it. You're gonna steal it from me.
I'm gonna take this. You're not gonna tell this story.
You're gonna tell
this is my story.
Okay, take it.
So this is right around Easter. This is early April. It is cold as balls. Can I say balls?
That's fair. I think that's appropriate.
It's cold balls. And, I mean, dude, we didn't think we were going to catch anything. And Don, Dave, and I are just throwing all over. And Dave had this one spot that I really wanted to throw at. It was a very shallow going out and then a big old drop off. And he eventually moved. And I
Hey, calm it down.
Okay.
I was working that spot for, it wasn't very, very long, but it was at least 40 casts, and it was at least, I don't know, it felt like 25 minutes, maybe it was 15, and I think I had gone about 5 feet, 10 feet to the left, came back center, went 10 feet to the right, and I was trying, because you could kind of see like that weed line or whatever it was.
There weren't weeds. It was April. It was a drop off.
Which is why we're trying to learn to fish more gooder. Clearly.
And then he walked away, and I swooped into that spot and started throwing. I think it was cast 4 or 5 that I threw this out. And that, what was it, 3.8 pounds?
I don't know. It was so fast. I felt like it was the first
And
cast because I was
and
excited and I was so depressed
and
at the same time.
it hit probably 4 feet off the shore.
Oh yeah, and that was
And
a
I'll
big
tell
one
you,
too.
I've maybe caught one other fish with that lure since then, but it's
But the
always in my
moment
top
makes.
five. But
But see,
the moment makes it one of mine.
yeah, yeah. So that's dude. It can be. That's what makes it a top five though. There's either a
Oh,
story behind
absolutely.
it,
It's always there.
or or it just works all the time. But so you did that. Well, let me pull one because I think we
All right.
might have some that are the same, but I don't
I mean,
think you will have. I don't think I don't have that one clearly. I think you won't have this one, which is a top water. So this bad boy, it's like a booyah. I think is the name. Dude, look at it.
it is a
I'm can look
booyah.
at look
It's in
at
my
it.
box behind me. It's not in my top
Oh,
five, but it's there. And you know
look
why?
how look how
Because I
bruised
stole
that
it from
is.
you. I
Is
stole
that
your
my green
booyah.
one?
It's your green one.
Dude, I was looking. That was the one I would have picked.
It's in my box.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. That's the one I was looking for, and I was shocked. I didn't know where it was. But anyway, so I love this thing. I don't know what the purpose of it is, but it it hits that. This will spin like a normal top water, and it hits this little piece of metal, and it makes the most bad mamma jamma bubbles as it burns across the water. And I've never had luck with top waters except for this thing. And anyone that's ever caught a fish on a top water, it can be like where it's that tiny little slurp or it's a big explosion. And I've had both on this, and one big explosion will make sure I always have this dang thing in my backpack or in a tackle box because I love it. Also, Tim, priority mail, ship me that thing so I have it. I think I'm going to see you in a couple days, but I want it before I leave. That's so funny.
I can
That's
see
so
it in my
funny.
box.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
I'm gonna go to my next
All
one real
right,
quick.
on that note. So that's my first one, just the
On
top
that
water.
note, one
Yeah, hey,
that's
give me a
always
cheers on that one. Give me a
All
cheers
right.
on that one.
For stealing.
That was beautiful. You can't even plan it. That was awesome. All right. What's your next one? What's your next one in your top five?
It's your classic spinner.
Oh, nice.
Dude, you can't go wrong with it. Like, this is always there.
Yeah, any
color,
that color
and
or any color. Okay.
I mean, I love this color. This is like we saw even in the go-to. Like, I love light colors.
Right.
It's
your style. It's your style. Your preference.
I have a mental thing in my head that says, "Fish see light things. If it's dark, they can't see it." I don't know if it's true, but it's always gonna go through my head. But no, this spinner, dude, and I'm sure everyone has this in their tackle. And if you don't, you probably should.
And everyone knows now if you want to find Tim out at a bar, it's not a dive bar. He's at the disco.
Discotheque.
Oh, God. Dude, discotheque? So, all right, I'm jumping right in. So this one, it's similar to the go-to, but I fish it only one way. Only one way. And so it's like one of those, I think it's like they're called like the football. Let me get it in front of the color or the light. It's the football head and with the crawfish out, like an actual crawfish. And there you can kind of see it under my skin tone. But for whatever reason, I only do this setup black and blue. And because I've caught in a bunch of bass on it, and not that I don't only pull big bass or whatever, but this has always just brought me a bunch of fun fishing. And you just bounce it across the bottom,
If you're
skip it,
watching
you can go
this,
slow.
you can call Dave a cheater because that's close enough to the go-to.
I would not. I would not swim this. I would not swim jig this.
Yeah,
I
but
would bounce this bad boy on the bottom.
You could change the swim bait on the back, and then you could.
But I wouldn't.
The soft bait.
But
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
But you wouldn't.
No. I'm a man of ethics.
Oh, okay.
I would never do that. But yeah, so this is
All
always.
Right.
I will always have this thing.
I take it back.
And I have one pond that I took you to one time back in Chicago that I
Wait.
will fish with this thing the entire time. I'll fish with it the entire time because this thing works there, and that might even be why
Is this the
I
one I caught
freaking love it.
nothing at because I had to run home and take care of my son?
Yeah, and I caught a 4-pounder. That was probably the
Right
biggest
after I
bass I've caught
left?
in a long time.
Yeah.
No, you took a picture of it.
Oh, damn it. That is true.
Yeah, I think it's on our Instagram.
Shit.
Find us, Fish More Gooder on Instagram. Might as well get that plug in.
All right, I'm going. All right, I'm gonna go with this flat bill.
You know what?
It's a little crankbait.
Is it a little square? Because
Little square.
I also went little square. Any reason? It's the same color as the other stuff.
Yep, same color as
Same
everything
color.
I fish with.
Same color.
No, I love it, and I try and fish it all kinds of ways. I'll try and just pull it, let it float.
Mm-hmm.
I think my patience isn't good enough to let it float long enough as I should.
I completely understand. I completely understand.
Or I'll just pull it and fish in the ponds around here. If you hit midsummer, horrible because the weeds get so bad. But it's still always there, and I'll still always have it on one of my rods, and I'm throwing it out there.
Oh yeah. This might be a shorter video because we just doubled up on this one. I like this red. It's kind of like a crawfish. It has like a nice orange belly. And I think this is like one of the first lures that I actually caught smallmouth and largemouth in a river. Was on, I think it was this one. If not, it was one very similar. I know it was like a red little square bill.
You've caught fish
But I
in
always
a
like
river?
one of these. Does crawfish in a river?
No, I said you caught fish in a river.
Yeah, one is actually, the,
I haven't.
dude, it's right by your house. But I know I've had this one in my box as long as I can remember. Did you? Oh, yep. I jumped in on yours. So it's my turn.
Yeah?
Okay. I'm going to use the other one because these next two are similar, but I'm going to do this. Oh, you can already see it. It's on the screen. This thing. It is
Little wacky worm?
it is a
that's
Neko rig.
Oh,
So
Neko.
so I think I got this in one of those mystery boxes or something. And what you can really see it in, it's on the front too. Just kidding. So what you can really see is it has a weight on one side. And this is actually my first catch on our Fish More Gooder videos. Way back when it was ice cold and it was in the corner of this little lake. I always go to Fish Chat. I never catch anything. And I actually caught a bass, and it was a nice little bass, but it was smaller. But because this was my first catch, I think with my Fish More Gooder hat, I will always have this in some color. But this is actually my favorite color. This pink, I don't know why. It's like, I think it stands out in dirty ass water. Who knows?
Well,
But it's fun. It's fun. This is a good one. I always enjoy this one.
I'm going to bring up my next one, but I'm going to call an audible.
Go on. What's this audible?
It's
I didn't know we had an audible option.
It is now. Because so my next one was just a little rubber worm. The hook I love. It's the one that has the little screw on the top so you can screw it up and have like a nice float.
Oh, like like on the hook? You can screw it in?
It's at
Dude,
the top of the
yeah,
hook.
those are nice. Yeah.
But
I always like those.
I'm going to put it down. I don't have the
All right.
wacky worm with me right now. And now I'm upset. But go check out one of the Fish More Gooder videos from way back on.
For the wacky worm.
When we didn't know how to record videos or do anything. But I was fishing with my brother-in-law, and I'm throwing this wacky worm. I'm like, damn, all I want to do is just catch something on a wacky worm to beat Dave and just show him. And I nailed, I think it was like 2.7. Largemouth just hit it.
Yeah.
Probably like 3 minutes after I told him that.
Yep.
And damn. That's the one. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. If it wasn't that or the wacky worm, it would be a live worm on a hook. And I'm not willing to go buy a bunch of live worms right now, seeing
just
that
for the
it's,
moment.
Super cold.
Just for the moment. The dude, So apparently, what I'm hearing is our top fives are usually stuff that outfished each other. Is kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's
Like,
whatever.
there's a consistent. I think there's a consistent theme going on. So if we could catch a fish that makes one of us, whoever caught the fish,
better than the other,
the better than the other,
gooder
or
than the
gives us
other.
an it gives us an opportunity to humiliate the other person or whatever. I think that's what's in our top five. I think so.
It just stays in your tackle.
I think we're just jerks.
I
I
mean-
think if this is like a tell into our person, I think we're just jerks, or
Oh, yeah, I mean-
really friendly and competitive. I just showed my other one.
I mean,
Alright,
if you ever hung out with us just individually, you would hear just what we say to each other, and you'd be like, "Are you guys actually friends?"
Yeah. the best of friends.
The best of friends.
The best
who
of
fish
friends.
together.
But you know what? I bet you when we were younger and like when malls were still a thing, I bet you if we were walking around the mall going to buy some CDs or whatever, post whatever it would be, go to Hot Topic, whatever we were doing, I bet you people walked around and go, why are those two hanging out together if they just hate each other?
Because we love each other.
Right, yeah.
And we
they don't know.
express that love through being mean.
Right? This got intimate. All right, let's keep going. All right, my next one. So I had an Audible planned because I wasn't going to buy anything, but it's backwards.
Yep, flip it.
These little Guggen baits, there's two in here.
Texas rig?
Texas rig all day.
Mhm.
Texas rig. And I'm a big,
I know
me.
I know.
I'm a big creature bait guy. Like I'd like to throw buy the weirdest lure you can find and turn it into a Texas rig and just see what happens. But traditionally I'll always end up going back to a Texas rig. So you already had one of these worms up, but one of these with that curly, there's going to be light. Oh, dude, it is. I always have a Texas rig hooked up, but I really like this curly tail that they got. And then this thing too, because this is our color.
Which we're using in Shelbyville
that
2
was
years
this
ago.
one. I burnt through like 2 packs of these.
Yeah,
because they kept just getting
weren't
destroyed.
Anything. We were having a hard time. It was hot as could be.
Dude,
the water was super low. And then Dave just starts throwing Texas rig off the back as I'm trolling and going a little deeper, and suddenly he starts catching fish.
A lot of them were like nibbling and ripping it in half, biting the worm in half or gnawing on it. So I burnt through a lot of them. But something about I don't know what they do with them or not, but I think Texas rigging, these are probably my 2 most productive worms, I guess, because they're both different styles. But they're essentially almost the same in concept. One just has a little bit more wiggle and one just looks more like a worm, I guess. I don't know. But I've had a lot of luck on Texas rigs. So those are my.
And if you didn't catch that, remember, Dave just got to sit and fish off the back of the boat while I had to sit there and troll and control the boat. So if he talks about how he caught more fish or fish more gooder, he wasn't doing shit except fishing.
Yeah, dude, that's why I let you buy the boat. That was good.
All right, I'm just gonna throw my last one up there just so we can
throw
close
it up.
out.
Throw it up and let's see.
This is I've been fishing for 3 hours. I haven't caught a single thing. I don't care what I catch. I'm throwing this out there. It's your little spoon.
Oh, dude, that's what that's adorable. No, that's literally
I've caught
3
pound bass
tails
on this.
On it or nothing.
Nope, just the little spoon with the weight on it.
Dude,
I've caught 3 pound bass on this. I've caught probably.
I don't know.
1/8 pound bluegill on it. It's I need a fish.
Dude, I seriously don't know if that will be visible when we put all this together.
It will be.
The confidence. It will be. Don't worry.
No, I was watching it on my screen, and you can see it.
Oh, nice. By the way, I'm leaving this all in there. But
okay.
Here, screw it, whatever. Get a taste
Whatever.
of who we are. But yeah, so
But yeah, that's my. I'm tired of not catching anything. So actually, if you look back at one of the Insta posts where you see my little tiny guy that I posted saying, "Oh, I'm so happy I wasn't skunked," it was on that because I was just desperate.
anyway,
All right, we got one more lure that we didn't talk about
ooh,
earlier.
the spin. So tell them what the spin is here,
So
Tim.
the spin is the one lure you've had, and you throw quite a bit just because you think it should catch fish, but you never catch fish with it.
You go first.
All right, this is mine.
That's awesome. How many? How? I don't even know what those are called. How many joints does it have?
This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
6 joints, 7 joints.
7 joints.
All right.
And I got this years ago from my sister-in-law on Christmas. She gave me like a pack of 5. And I'm like, well, those look pretty cool. I've never used those before. Then I threw it on a line and I just kind of dragged it through the water, watched it swim. I'm like, shit, that's awesome. It looks super real. I'm going to catch so many damn fish with this.
Honestly, I've never used a lure like that. I've seen them before, but I've never used one.
I've caught 0 fish with this.
Yeah.
And I've used it a lot of times.
Yeah.
I lost all 5 she bought me. And then I went and bought more because I'm just so dang stubborn. Like, I'm like, no.
You doubled down.
You're
like, I'm doubling down.
And
they're the wrong color.
I still have not caught any on this one. So
that's hysterical.
If you're watching this video and you know how to fish with these, and if I'm doing something wrong and I'm not just supposed to straight reel it, please tell me.
Comment below.
Please
comment
tell me.
Below.
Comment
what
below.
What are we doing wrong?
Tell me how to fish with this so I can catch a fish.
Dude,
and feel better about myself and life.
And we're totally leaving it in. Were you excited when you got it, or were you like, what is this thing?
No, I was pretty excited.
Were you excited about it?
I was excited. Okay. I'm like, this is cool. I've never seen this before.
I'm a jerk. Okay.
And then I was even more excited. Like I said, I threw it in the water and just kind of pulled it through. I'm like, oh, that swims amazingly.
Dude, so I gotta set mine up right.
All right.
Hang on. I'm not. It looks like I'm doing something else, but I'm not. Promise. I swear. So this is, now that I'm thinking about it, this is a go-to lure in essence.
Damn it, Dave.
But it's one that doesn't work. Okay, so
is it the one with the 2 like spinners on the side?
Yes, I'm not even gonna set it up. You know exactly what it is, dude. I think this is the sexiest.
It's in my box.
You have my other one too? Are you kidding
that's your other one?
No. I had 2.
Oh yeah, I have your other one.
Dude. All right, guys. So if you wanted to know Tim, if you wanted to learn Tim through his top 5, it is that apparently his tackle box is full of my crap. You know what? Honestly, I'm less upset about this one because you can keep it. I want the other one back though. That's so funny. But yeah, because look, I mean, it's got the flat. Look, it's still got line tied to it because I do use it. I try it. And something about, it's going to twirl. As it falls, these things move. There's no good way to show it. But these things move freely. So as it falls, it's going to flutter. It's going to glitter. It's going to shimmer in the water. And then at the end, it's a crawfish. This is like going to the China buffet. You can have a piece of pepperoni pizza. You can have crab rangoon. And then you can go home and lose weight because you got salmonella poisoning. This has everything, and I just can't catch fish on it. I don't know. So I hate it, but I still bring it everywhere. It's always in my box because one day.
Well, there it is.
That's all I got.
This is gonna get weird. So not that weird.
This is gonna get weird. I love the setup. I love the setup.
So the problem is, I've been saying like those lures that Dave's showing are in my box, and I feel bad that I can't show it because literally my camera is attached to my box to prop it up enough.
You're using your tackle box as a camera holder?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cheap. I have a goldfish box.
Well, I'm
Like a Sam's Club. It comes with 3 bags of goldfish.
I'm taking it off because I feel like I need to open it and prove that I'm not lying.
Do it.
So
Let me see
I'm
him. I
gonna
want to
do
see
it.
him. I know the top water was the green and the white. And I don't. This one, I feel like it was darker and it had red or orange in it or something.
Don't worry. I think they're both in this one.
This is going to give. Dude, this is now Fish More Gooder, Blair Witch Project.
Right? Oh! All right, see what we got here.
It's a beautiful shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Your wife made it.
Hell yeah, she did.
There it is. This guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's red. Okay, that's where the red comes from. Yep, dude, yeah, that's it. I've never seen these for sale either.
There's your first
Like,
one.
I think I got it at Bass Pro. I've never seen it. Yeah.
Lure,
Dude, that's it. You
lure
can
one
keep-
I stole from Dave.
Dude, you can keep that one, though.
This guy?
Dude, that is
I wasn't
that is my favorite top water. Booyah.
I wasn't lying when I said I had them both in my box.
You know what? What's kind of crazy is too, you know that you really love a lure when you know it, like you know it by name. Granted, Booyah is not hard. It's a good name. It's not hard to forget. But when you know the lure by name, like the square bill, I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's Strike King. Actually, is it written down here? No, I have no idea. I'm assuming it's Strike King, but I don't know. If this thing rocked my socks, I'd know exactly who made it, what the packaging looks like. I can tell you that those top waters are in like a yellow and black packaging with the clear cover over them that's glued to the back, that cardboard made by Booyah. Booyah's in black writing. Dude, I can picture it because I know exactly what I want to look for when I go to the store.
I can picture it in my box.
Yeah, all right. All right. Give me a cheers because I'm hanging up on you, Joker.
All right. All right. Thank
Love
you
you, bro.
again for coming, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching. You can find more content like this at fishmoregooder.com.
Don't forget, like, subscribe at YouTube, and follow us on Instagram, and submit that best catch to fmgbestcatch@gmail.com for a chance to win some cool prizes.
Beautiful. We'll catch you on the next one.